So it is early. Today is Thursday. Class usually runs all day today. But as you can see, we have a curly raid. It is across campus. And as I stated, I don't really take my camera into class. So I'm going to run over there, put on some B-roll while I do this curly raid. And hope you guys. So I'm back at school, getting ready to go into class, but we did get a interesting piece of news just now. Envision powerful Pokemon during the Psychic Spectacular. We've had a vision of Psychic-type Pokemon in your future. On October 5th, which as of recording is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time, which makes it 4 p.m. Eastern time for myself, the Psychic Spectacular will begin. With Mewtwo in raids, Psychic-type Pokemon such as Abra, Ralts, and Baltoy will be appearing more frequently in the wild until October 14th at 1 p.m. Pacific, which again is 4 p.m. for myself. So, that's an interesting date line. That raises the question, what are they going to do on the 14th at 4 p.m.? Maybe ghost types? I could see that happening. Psychic during the first half of the month, Ghost at the later half. So from October 5th at 1 to October 14th at 1, Psychic-type Pokemon will appear in the wild more frequently, which is good because we do need more Ralts, we need more Drowsy, we need more Abra. Additional field research focusing on Psychic-type Pokemon will be available. That is really cool. Hopefully that means that there will be some interesting research rewards. And then, Shiny Drowsy has a chance to appear. How cool would it be for my first Hypno to be a Shiny Hypno? Hopefully that can happen. We wish you good fortune while discovering powerful Psychic-type Pokemon. Stay safe and happy exploring. Interesting. Very interesting. So in the picture it does show Slowbro, which probably means Slowpoke will appear quite often, especially at our normal water spawn. I can see that happening. Drowsy, Abra, Baltoy, as they all mentioned, and then Spoink. As you guys know, I have been walking Spoink for the last week or so. We have walked a total of 32 kilometers together. It has been great, grand, and joyous. But if I catch enough Pokemon to put this into a Grumpig, he's gone. I'm done with it. We will move on to something else. I did say that I would move on to Ralts. Maybe I don't have to, which would be super cool. But we will see. We will check it out tomorrow. I definitely will be playing tomorrow since the event is going to start. Soon as 4 p.m. hits, I will be jumping into that mode. I do need to run by the park tonight and see what nest we migrated into. We did obviously come out of an Onyx nest, so we may run by the park tonight. So with the event tomorrow, I did go through and try to come up with a few Pokemon short list of things that you should be on the look for.
What? What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
Son of a bitch. I've not been recording my screen this whole time. So I've compiled a list of all the Psychic Pokemon from Gen 1 to Gen 3 that we will more than likely have a possibility of seeing during the 10-day event for Psychic type Pokemon that starts tomorrow, October 5th, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, okay? Abra, probably going to be spawning quite a bit. The plus denotes anything you possibly could see evolutions of these Pokemon in the wild. We know that it's possible to encounter them. I actually encountered a very, very horrible Venusaur in the wild today, but we know it's possible, so you may actually be able to see Kadabra. I highly doubt you'll see Alakazam, but it is possible. Slowpoke, be on the lookout for Slowpoke and Slowbro. Slowking probably, but I doubt you'll see it again, being that it's a higher evolution. A third evolution, it's really, really rare. If you live near a water biome and you're also getting a water boost from the biome plus the psychic boost, you might actually get some decent Slowpoke. I hope so, so I can get my Slowking. Drowsy, of course, is the star of this 10-day event, being that it's going to be the shiny that comes out. If you haven't seen the shiny, there you go. Next is Execute. I really hope to not see too many of them, as I already see tons of them, but whatever. Jinx. Jinx is kind of a special case because we probably won't see too much Jinx, but if they do a blanket across all Psychic types, we may actually see some of Jinx pop up. But there's a Pokemon in particular that I think will hold them back from doing that scenario. I think that they're going to go through and just increase these Pokemon a certain percentage. We'll get to that in a second. Natu, of course, is going to be Psychic Flying. I hope not to see more Natu than I already do. I see a ton of them. But I guess it will work out okay because you might actually be able to get the shiny. Unknown is actually the reason for me not believing that they'll just blanket all the spawns. Unknown is a prized possession held near and dear to Niantic. They allow it to spawn in the wild. They actually do. It just has an extremely low rate. But they increase those spawns in a geofenced area around events so that people that attend the events have a prized possession from that event inside the game. For that reason, I don't think they're just going to boost all Psychics. I think they will probably do it case by case. Girafarig, I really hope that they do a nice Girafarig boost. It would be great. I don't have one yet, and it'd be nice to have one. Ralts is the one that I probably will be looking for just as much as Drowsy because I need the Gardevoir and I need the Gallade candies for when he comes out. So hopefully that means that we will have a good amount of Ralts to catch and stock up on those candies. Because remember, this is a 10-day event. That's it. There's a bug. My speculation is that they're going to move on from the Psychic event to the Ghost event after this. That's just me speculating, but we'll see. Next is Meditite. Meditite is currently a level 1 raid boss, so he may not get a huge increase in spawns since Niantic kind of wants you to spend money on raid passes. But if he does, that'd be nice, so I don't have to spend a raid pass to get 6 more candies. Spoink, as you guys know, I've been walking my Spoink for quite a while. Hopefully I can go ahead and finish off the candies to get my Grumpig and go ahead and knock that out. The next two, Lunatone and Solrock, also are kind of special case scenarios, similar to Unknown. They do spawn in our areas. Basically, if you don't know, Lunatone and Solrock are kind of split down the middle of the world. Solrock is currently in the Eastern Hemisphere, and Lunatone is in the Western Hemisphere, we have a really, really low chance of finding Lunatone out at night right now. So hopefully with the increased psychic spawns and being out at night, I may be able to find one myself. Baltoy is next, along with Claydol. Nothing really special there. Chimecho is, I've seen a lot of people encounter Chimecho before but not be able to catch it. Hopefully, it is kind of a rare spawn as it stands. Hopefully, you can get yours if you don't have one, because hatching it out of an egg has really terrible odds anyways. Wynot and Wobbuffet, obviously, if you get a good Wobbuffet or a good Wynot, it's actually a pretty good gym defender. I like it. And Beldum. Beldum, it was an interesting find on this list. I wasn't even thinking about Beldum, but it makes kind of a weird situation where we're getting ready to have Beldum Community Day in just a couple of weeks. So hopefully I have started to see a small smidge of Beldum at the old park that I usually attend. That was an onyx nest. I'm pretty sure it's a spinnerack nest now, which hopefully we can get some Beldum ahead of our community day to go ahead and stock up on some decent ones, if there are any, and go ahead and get as many candies as we possibly can. So that is actually going to be all the psychic Pokemon that we should be able to encounter in the wild this week. I'm really surprised at the event. I did not expect it at all. I'm glad that it's coming. It's going to be really fun. I plan to be out tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. Watch all the psychics spawn because I really need the Hypno. And I really want the Gardevoir. So that is going to be it for today, guys. Enjoy the list. I have plenty of updates on it, which I'm getting ready to go through and do. But thank you guys for hanging out today. I will see you guys tomorrow.